Whew, just my opinion is back. We go into another topic. You know, you hear the gospel music in the background, so you know where we're going. It's going to be a gospel topic. This is going to be or I should say, a Christian topic. We're going to talk about Eddie Long, the Eddie Long scandal. It's a little crazy right now. You know, it's been kind of a little dead lately, so I'm kind of jumping on this a little bit late. But this Eddie Long thing, I just want to touch base on, man, because it's definitely been crazy. It shook up the Christian community. It shook up the black community, and individuals who follow Eddie Long. It definitely shook up. So let's go right on into it. So basically, the premise of it is that there was a guy who came out, I think about 19, 20, young dude, came out and said that Eddie Long had been messing with him, you know, doing sexual things with him, and, you know, they've been kind of messing around as a couple type of thing. After that, another dude came out. All of up to, I think, 4 dudes came out and said that Eddie Long had been, you know, had done stuff with him when he was younger, you know, gave him trips, gave him money, the whole nine. You know, they had like a relationship, sending pictures back and forth, crazy stuff, like they was together like that. You know what I'm saying? The Eddie Long situation is crazy. Let me start with this. I was a fan of Eddie Long. Huge fan of Eddie Long. When I talk about the top pastors that I really like, especially on TV, there was T.D. Jakes, Noel Jones, and Eddie Long. You know what I mean? And this is unfortunate. You know what I'm saying, that this has happened. Um, you know, is it true? Maybe. My opinion is, I think it is. And I'm going to tell you why I think it's true. I think something happened. If one dude come at you and say, you know, you a punk, you flag him off. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. 2 dudes say it, all right, whatever. If 4 different dudes say that you're a punk or something, you might be a punk. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's kind of what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Right now it's a civil matter, so it might be about the bread. Maybe these 4 dudes did jump on the cash. I know that's a possibility. Maybe they going at it that way. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, these dudes came out and they saying it, you know what I mean? And it's tough. And the thing that gets to me is that Eddie Long addressed it a while back and said, you know, oh, you know, I'm not what the media is cracking me up to be, the whole nine, but you never said you didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? If you come to me and you say, well, you know, Brian, you know, I heard you beat up your son. I'm gonna tell you, no, I ain't do that. Like, you crazy? That's my boy. I love him to death. Like, I'm not gonna do that. You're gonna come out and be adamant about it and then defend yourself from there. He didn't do that. He just said, you know, it's not what the media's saying. But he never said I didn't do nothing with these boys, man. And if he did, you know, homosexuality is definitely against the Bible, and it's definitely against a lot of conservative black folks in the Christian community, and especially at that church, New Birth. So, you know, it's unfortunate that this went down like that, man. But it goes to show you, man, people, listen, I'm not going to claim that I'm the biggest, you know, a Christian. I'm not, reading the Bible every day. I know that. But I think I have a relationship with God. And one thing you have to understand is you've got to have a relationship for yourself. Bottom line. You can't just follow a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. He's a representative of God. But he's still earthly. So he's not Jesus. You see what I'm saying? He's an usher to get you there. That's all he is. But he's not him himself. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, whether you believe it or not, just keep in mind you got to follow Christ if that's what you're going to do. Or, you know, you can't, or if you're a Muslim, you follow Allah, whatever, but you can't follow the man because the man is going to falter. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the case that you have, man. And if it's the case, man, I pray for the victims. A lot of people ain't even talking about the victims. They like, oh, poor Eddie. If these dudes are true victims, poor these victims. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, I'm praying for everybody in the situation. The victims, Eddie's families, the families of the victims, the whole nine. And hopefully, you know, the truth will come to light. So, you know, if Eddie did it, it's going to come to light. If the boys is lying, it'll come to light. But I think right now, you know, going forward, Eddie probably needs to step down because the thing about it is he can't be greater than New Birth. New Birth got to be able to continue to move on, whether he's, you know what I'm saying, the pastor or not. You know what I'm saying? They can't allow him to be greater than the church. Whether they believe in him or not, you know, why don't you say, listen, Eddie, you know, defend yourself, do what you got to do, but we got to keep this church moving, so you're going to have to take a sabbatical, you're going to have to step back for a little while, and we're going to keep on doing what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? That's what New Birth should do, I think. You know, but it's an unfortunate situation, but my opinion is I think Eddie went there with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I love him to death, man. And you know, I don't take nothing from him because he's human. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm human. Like, I sin every day. Shoot, I just sin about 5 minutes ago. For real. Play on sin in a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie to you. But the thing about it is, you know, it's about your character. It's about how you come back. And I hope Eddie comes back, man. I'm praying for him. He is just a man, you know what I'm saying? And if he struggled with this, you know, he gonna need some counseling, gonna need some help, you know what I'm saying? And and I just hope that he can bounce back from it. I think this will be a testimony, down the line, whether he's found guilty or if he, what I'm saying, he's not guilty, just the turmoil that he went through, what I'm saying, he can testify on that. So, it's going to be interesting to see how this thing plays out, man, with the whole Eddie Long situation. I think it's going to be, it's definitely going to come to light. It's going to take a while. They might pay off, but if they pay off, but they're paying for it, you know what I'm saying? So, again, it goes back to my opinion of Eddie Long probably did something, man. But, I still love Eddie Long, you know what I'm saying? I think he's a great pastor. I just hope everything goes well with him, but like I said, I think the overall message we got to get out of this, man, is don't follow man, follow Christ. Only he's the one who can put you in the heaven or in the hell. He's the only one who can do it. No man on here can do that for you. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the bottom line what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So, that's my thoughts on the Eddie Long. That's just my opinion. Post your comments, all right? If you don't agree with me, forget you. No, if you don't agree with me, write down your comments. Let me know how you feel. If you disagree, let me know, how you feel on that too. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, voice your opinion. I definitely want to hear it. And again, if you have a topic that you want me to talk about or whatever, just hit me up. And I'll come out with just my opinion on that too, baby, because shoot, I'm coming hard. You feel me? But yeah, that's just my opinion. And I'm going to talk to y'all later. Peace.